Hello and welcome to an open source live code hangout. Today we will be working on the Western Friend website. If you'd like to find the source code, we're on github.com/westernfriend. I get a lot of questions in chat. How do I get to the source code? It's on GitHub. Right there. Excellent. We're going to work on this task today. We have a user model, and Wagtail gives us a way to manage users under the settings menu. So let's go ahead and check that out real quick. Let's see here. The terminal is in the wrong directory. Take a quick look. Make sure our database is running. We'll run the server. Whoa. That is weird. Oh, I'm hitting Mac, Apple key, or whatever it is. Log in. Go to the Wagtail admin. And here on the Wagtail admin, we have a lot of menus that we've defined, but one of them that comes out of the box is the settings menu. It has a users listing here, which gives you some options, some users, and username, access level, status, and last time they were seen, with quick buttons for editing them. Now, we would like to add a couple of fields or columns to this table here, or this listing, but it turns out it's kind of non-trivial, and to the point where it's not worth the suggested solution on Stack Overflow. It's not worth trying that. So what we're going to do is take a look at just adding a custom menu, so custom user menu. And we've already done this in a couple of places, but namely we use the Wagtail hooks in the community, and we have a long list of menus we've defined here under community. So I'm going to just add another menu. It's not perfect, but it'll do. So to do this, we'll need to import our model. And we will make a user model admin. Fortunately, this model admin class is going away, but since our project hasn't moved away from it quite yet, I'm just going to go ahead and use it for the time being. Now, taking a quick look at the user model to refresh my memory, what fields we want to display and what we want to search by, and then making sure I register this with the menu, and it should appear once I refresh here, so we can take a quick look at it. Refresh the page, and we have users now. So great, it's showing the users as expected, and we have the nice filters on the side. Is subscriber is one that I would like to add, probably at the top. I can't remember if that's the method. I should actually use is subscriber. Yeah, there it is. Very good. Now the problem is it's a virtual field, so darn, that would have been really cool. Or it's a computed property. Out of curiosity, that will work? I don't think so. No, that won't work. That will not work. That will filter by all the different subscriptions, but nonetheless, I can display is subscriber here, is active, is subscriber, and the date they joined is another important field. Yeah, date joined. So this should be good for now. We're not really using the is staff and is super user. So we've got email, which happens to be, it's in the list anyway, but the username is email. We're using the same field. Date joined, and is subscriber is a property. So I think this is it. That's what all we were asking, is that we could see the date joined and whether or not they were active. And I can show this nice Boolean is subscriber field, but it's not kind of smart enough to tell that it's going to return a bool, and I'm not sure how to tell the list display to use a nice little checkbox here, but that's okay. won't be perfect. Okay, and then the last thing would be, let's take a look at the icon. I think the user's icon is available. No, what's this one? Or directory, group. Yeah, I think it's group. We're just sort of using that a lot. And we can call it registered users to distinguish it. Now, I think it should come a little higher in the list. Something like that. Okay, fairly quick work. Oh, okay. That's not a field. I don't know if on this model admin if I can define the form fields. Let's find out. No. Okay, that form fields exclude is correct. Well, yeah, we want to exclude the password. Oh, yeah, the last login is super user. I'll come back to that. Groups actually, I think a lot of these are actually interesting. So really the only thing I'll exclude is the, well, it's a bit of a foot gun, but I'll only exclude the password. Let's see what happens. Yeah, all right. We're not making heavy use of these features. I didn't even know they existed, in fact. Very interesting. Let's take that one off. It's a bit overkill. User permissions. I'll leave this groups one here. It might inspire us a little bit. We have wanted to introduce more editors on the website, or at least perhaps moderators, or users who can kind of log in and do a couple of actions, but not quite manage the whole site. All right, so let's go ahead and commit. User accounts, registered users. For a moment, I think it should be last name, first name. Even if the columns are first name then last name, I think. Synchronize these, wait for CI to finish running. Refresh the page there. I'll see if there's something I can work on. That was actually surprisingly fast. We have some issues that have been triaged as high. New subscription notification, user profile page. All right, out of scope. It was a bit tricky, yeah, and this is an intentional decision that we only support one subscription per user. Everything's got trade-offs, and you need to have a viable use case and a significant use case, and we're not sure of the to justify the work. We're not sure of the actual potential benefit. So I'm glad that we could sidestep that. But I think what I'll do is take a quick walk and come back and work on this user profile. This might be a support request. I'll see how to handle that. It's relating to the other one because a person can only have one subscription. They shouldn't be able to resubscribe, so they shouldn't see like the subscription page. But I can probably find a workaround. Instead of redirecting, I can probably display a partial. Yeah, that's a good one I can work on, find a middle ground there as well. Yes, so essentially I'm gonna take a walk. I'll be back and probably work on one or two more issues in the evening. I'll find a middle ground there. It's a safety thing that we redirect them to their managed subscription page when they go to the subscribe page. Basically, shouldn't be able to subscribe when you're already a subscriber for the aforementioned reasons. Yes, so I'll assign myself there, see what I can come up with. I get the idea that the editor needs to be able to edit this page and change text and see it, though we cannot allow them to submit on their subscription form. Yeah, so I'll have to look at more of the details there. You can make a post request, but it won't render the form. Essentially, it'll render the text, and it'll be conditional. It's a bit tricky. I should probably, before digging in, find out a little bit more about the use case. I think the editor's just trying to edit the page. Great. Well, this has been a brief live code hangout. Looks like CI is failing the deep source scan. I'll probably disregard this. Docstring, it's a minor thing. Let's fix it. Okay. All right, deep source. This has been another live code hangout. The source code for this project is on GitHub at github.com/westernfriend. You can check it out here. And if you'd like to see the changes I made during this session, check out pull request number 962, where we added a custom registered users menu item to the Wagtail admin interface. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing well and have a great